Hello, hello, people. What is up? It is Subspace, and I know I am a month or more late to this game coming to the NSO. Well, part of it is because there was a glitch that happened with this game, or rather a bug rather than a glitch, to where sometimes your game software here could crash and your data would be lost. So I did not want that happening on here and not rely on save states over and over and over and over. So I waited like at least a full month for this to come out. I did this in my off time on my English account for this. And funny enough, Nintendo just has the nerve Nintendo has the nerve to release the patch to fix this every day after I finish the playthrough on my English account. Nerve of them. The flat nerve to do this right after I finish my time playing through this on my own. But that was then. This is now. Now, I played through this before on the channel like 8 years ago when I did a 10 years only run. I'm willing to bet that like 90% of you, at least, were not around on the channel at that point in time. Because like I said, I just checked my playlist archive for that, and that was 2017-2018, so 8-9 years ago. And what's more for reason to not be happy because we know Mirror B's in this game! So now we can rest easy knowing that Mirror B is in this game. Based on this introduction cutscene alone. I hope everyone's doing swell. Can we get a quick mic check going before I begin this adventure? I'll check myself as well. One, two, 1, 2. Quick mic test. Okay, perfect. I can hear myself loud and clear. I just did the quick mic test. Alright, let's begin. There is no Pokemon XD save data on the member card. Well, this is because I am playing the European version of the game. This is just because I'm playing the European version. So, things may be a little different from what I've been used to. Mostly in maybe this dialogue. Or rather, not the dialogue, the text box. Your save data might as well. Wait, does this look... Yeah, I think this looks a little different compared to the, American one. At least with this. Begin a new story. I'll use the character's default name of Michael. Because why not? The adventure begins in the middle of the sea. These guys are probably just leaving Faraway Kingdom. I'm sorry I had to. But not long before, Syndicate helicopters fly by. And my darkness appears. Every time Lugia appears on screen, which is only going to be like very little, I will have my darkness form. But I'll still make use of this throughout the adventure otherwise. Definitely whenever Lugia is on screen. And like that, we're thrust into battle already. Earthquake, Dragon Dance, Brick Break, and Dragon Claw. I have the type advantage here with Earthquake. So easy for me. Let's try that again. It's the first time in like 4, maybe 5 playthroughs, I think, where that move does not poison my Solomons in the tutorial battle. And as per some weird tradition that I've seen in other playthroughs, the people in this game have some pretty terrible names. So let's start with this guy, Loston. I guess you could say that guy was losing it. All right, I'll stop. Bad name pun 1 out of unknown. All right, Michael, that will do for today. Yes, sir, that was a well-played battle. Your battle skills have proved to end it by an amazing amount. It's usually impressive the way you handled that big Pokemon that plump. It took commands that you were the same as your Eevee. Do you think it's time you consider Pokemon other than Eevee? Let's take a look at my little Eevee. It's a boy. He's quite jolly. So that oops. I need to put my nature's charge so I know what I'm getting exactly out of this. If he's jolly, he's got to get a boost in speed, but a drop in special attack. I'm not happy with this Eevee's nature, but I'm gonna have to suck it up. I'll suck it up as much as I hate this Eevee's nature. Actually, hold up. I want to check his IVs. He might have some good stuff in here. Oops, wrong. Not in the name spot. So this Eevee is level 10. His nature's jolly. HP 33. 16, 16, 14, 18, 20. Alright. Physical attack and special defense. This Eevee's got really good stats aside from physical attack and special defense. Despite the nature being pretty bad, I like what this Eevee has to offer. Now I'm gonna find the quick PC box. Ignore the story for now. For now. So I can mentally remind myself what this Eevee is capable of. I'm gonna give him the good marks. He's got good HP. He's got really good speed. And good special attack. So the defenses are not the best, but this guy should be so fast he'll be able to knock out just about anything. This Eevee's gonna be outrunning pretty much everything on the battlefield. And I know just what to evolve you into a little later. Michael, have you finished training? Michael, this is the director's office. Pay a visit to the professor. You don't need to be so silly, stiffly official. I used to hear from the battle coach that I heard the battle coach was singing high percent. Okay, I'll stop. I'm not good with singing. Only one person gets to ever hear me sing, as far as the online community goes. IRL people get to hear me sing, but only one person online gets to hear me full out singing. I am not going to attempt singing. It is terrible. Heard your battle skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding. I'm sure don't think I'd stand much of a chance against you. I wish everyone had drowned with them with such gushing praise. My children will become spoiled rotten. I think it'll take more than that to spoil children these days. Well, to be fair, what doesn't spoil children these days? Both Michael and Jovi. Jovi. I hate that character so much. You guys will see why very soon. By the way, I don't think I've seen her since lunchtime. Michael, I hate to bother you, but could you go find Jovi for me? I think you already know, but several research projects are under critical phases. That's why your mother can't afford— Oh yeah, I forgot this woman was our mother. Take time off this instant, so please, honey. I would never call anyone that. Would you go find Jovi for me? Yup, our first major task in this game is to find our kid's sister. Boring, I know. Oh, don't be so... I wanted to see what happens if I said no. Don't be so rebellious. Oh yeah, I left the thing in your room. So what do you guys want me to do? Check out my room or find my kid sister? One of my kid sisters in my room. Not be ironic twist of events. Two birds with one stone. Hey you! Don't sleep on the job! Here at the Pokemon HQ, we undertake a great variety of research to Pokemon under ecosystem battling. Oh, it's you, Michael. You scare me out of my wits! Never sleep on the job, woman! I find it so funny we could just talk to the Panico and go, or it just goes, or whatever that noise was. Antidotes, I'll want to hold on to these. Poison works way differently back in the days of old to the days of today. Boy, the world of Pokemon is so deep. The more I study, the more I'm inspired by the fantasticalness. Example, you know all Pokemon have tested abilities. If you keep those facts in mind and apply them to battling, you can always gain an advantage over enemies. Yeah, this beginning part's just slow and sluggish. We're fighting our kid sister. We're just learning the ins and outs of battling, which I know them. So that's probably just going to be the slowest part. Oh, I met this kid has a really nice fancy room. Basketball hoop, couple airplanes, a bed. Heck, I get the corner. Hey, I got the corner of a house, so I get to see a nice big window of the outside world. If you're reading this, then you must have obtained a PDA. Trial has many features. By the way, I don't even want to begin pronouncing that name. Was playing hide and seek with Jovi. Why not have a chat with them? He's upstairs, I believe. Ah, you start me. Oh, it's you, Michael. It's me. You're looking for Jovi? We're supposed to be playing hide and seek right now, but she ain't around anywhere. Maybe he's gone up to Dr. Kaminko's manor. It's a big, weird house southeast of here. Jovi's it in our game of hide and seek. I wish she'd find me soon. In fact, it's starting to hurt. To get out from under the table! It's not a nice thing to do. I think she bailed on you. Either that, she's got short-term memory loss and is just plain forgetful. We interrupt this broadcast to give you some breaking news. Authorities have failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gatian Port. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship sinking. Authorities appeared mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. There are reports that numerous Pokemon are on board. Concern is rising over their welfare. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Ancha, and you're up to date. Wow, a cargo ship carrying Pokemon disappeared without a trace. Is that really possible? I'm finding it a little hard to swallow. Cider. The sound of the TV used to be disturbed by the TV? That could be more like the sound of the speaker. He's right whatever is right next to a speaker. I think that would be more annoying that thing's ears than the TV. It's a little farther back. Unless these things are set to mute. I think I now gotta run up to this mansion. Hi Michael, I heard about you. Sounds like you've been racking up outstanding scores in the battle sim. Instead of a virtual reality, how about a real battle for a change? I'll be happy to battle with you. That's the spirit. Let's get it on. It doesn't look like anything is different so far, aside from the text boxes at the beginning. which is kind of unfortunate. It's a near-identical experience, so I'm not too fussed up about it, but it's not the end of the world. Okay! Despite having low physical attack, I one-shot that thing! Well, there's your proof of a racking up wins in the Battle Simulator! One hit on the... Okay, I'll admit I was not expecting to one-shot that thing. Whoa! He really is tough. You've become a lot tougher without me noticing. Okay, I'll train up using Battle Sims too. That's what I'll do. What is up, Alex? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day so far. Okay, that cracked me up. That battle cracked me up. I feel like I just walked inside an episode of Scooby-Doo. I'm in a haunted forest with a haunted mansion. Yeah, it feels like I'm walking in right into an episode of Scooby-Doo right here. Especially with that text right there. You must be a burglar. Jopa knows put you straight. Don't move. Don't you move. Jopa is the name, and Jopa is the #1 assistant, Dr. Kaminko. Jopa is the only assistant, so Jopa has to be the #1. You had to be by default the best, and by default the worst if you're the only one. The front grip put more of a fight than that's a Tread did. Let's see if we can do 2 for 2. How can a front live by tackle, but a Sentret can't? It's a sad day. And like that, Eevee just leveled up. Get in. Nothing too spectacular. But it will do. Joba lost. My glasses! I can't see without my glasses! You made Chobin angry now? Even though Chobin lost, you're still not going past Chobin. Huh? Clear, so object is that the subject is Chaco. Ergo, subject is not the burglar. Haha, Chobin wishes you spoke up right away. Now, remember how I told you guys I hate Jovi's character in this game? You're about to find out why. Yes, this little blue-haired girl is our little sister. Oh, big brother, what are you doing here? Oh, Jovi gets it. You got lost, didn't you? No, I went looking for you. There's no hiding stuff from Joey because Jovi knows. Speak House is Dr. Kaminko's. Dr. Kaminko's job is to make incredible inventions. There's a whole bunch of neat machines like what they have here at the lab. Back at the lab. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. You should come inside too, big brother. Jovi constantly refers to herself in the third person. And she's like, well, you'll understand more a little bit why I don't care for Jovi. So you're that girl's older brother. She sometimes comes here. She wanders around everywhere. Jovi finds it hard to keep being an eye on her so she does not bother the doctor. Oh, yes. You will have a look at Dr. Kamiko's inventions. You will, yes? Okay, this way, please. Well, I guess inside the house we go. Okay, Chopa will show you the inventions at the inestimable. Did I pronounce that correctly? Inestimable. How do you pronounce that word? Inestimable? Oops, wrong. Wrong emote. Google. Tell me how to pronounce this word. Inestimable. Inestimable, okay. Google says inestimable. I was just like, when I saw that word. Hey, Photon, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you're having a good day so far. Dr. Kamiko's inventions, it needs to be said, they are #1 in the world. Chopin's full of admiration. Oh, why does Chopin know they're #1? Worldwide? Need explaining. And the whole wide world knowing about Dr. Kamiko would invent such inventions, therefore, the #1 in the world without question. Our Dr. Kamiko, who is verily great, is inventing in that room over there. And of course our sister's bucking him. Doctor, what kind of funny machine are you making this time? Joey wants to know. Uh-oh, that girl's at Dr. Kamiko's side again. Chopin hopes she is causing no disturbance. Let Chopin acquaint you with some of Dr. Kamiko's greatest inventions. Play the tape! The inventions are #1 in the world. Chopin's choice is this: the unhealthy sandals. The insole is studied with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these, and Chopin will guarantee painful feat of chronic worsening of your health. Chopin thinks it's superlative. Incredible, is it not? There is much more than that, too. The doctor's inventions, which are fantastic, can be seen on this monitor. Chopin gives you permission to use this anytime you like. Let's see a few of these. The invention #1. Behold, the power-draining light bulb! At first glance, it's an ordinary sort of plain light bulb, but it positively gulps electricity at 10 times the usual rate. Using this, the electricity bill will grow shockingly. And it won't be easy to find out why. Chopin thinks it's dazzling. Behold, the superpowered jet vacuum cleaner. Is this what eventually gets into Luigi's hand as the poltergeist? Whenever it sucks up, it blows out the rear using powerful jet propulsion that shreds dust into fine particles. The more you vacuum, the more your rooms get covered in invisible coat of dust from corner. Chopin thinks it's splendorous. The power-saving refrigerator. If the purpose is to conserve power, you won't be making a mistake with this refrigerator. It's truly one of a kind. It's an ultra energy saver that usually stays off. It only turns on when its sensor detects someone in front of it. What kind of an invention is that? Food goes bad right away, but no one knows why. Because the fridge is on when the door is open. Chopin thinks it's splendid. Dr. Kamiko's inventions are #1 in the world. Oh, hold up, I better change my thing for this one. Okay, I'm just doing it just for this one bit. Chopin's choice this time is the time cut recorder. It works with your video deck. When you're recording a TV program, this device ends up taking 5 minutes. If you recorded a movie, you'll be at the best part at the end when it suddenly goes blank. Chopin thinks this is astonishing. I did that for a reason. You guys will probably know why later this year. Dr. Kamiko's inventions. Behold, the discount calendar. It will amaze you. It only has 300 days in a year. Anyone using this will lose 65 days a year, or 66 every 4 years. So what day would... Chopin thinks this is astounding. So what day would the 300-day calendar end on? Let me actually check this real quick. According to Google, this type of calendar will end on October 27th. So we'll have New Year's like 3 days before Halloween. Kind of funny. I'd be down to skipping Halloween and Thanksgiving. Christmas, maybe not as much. But I'd be down to skipping the final 2 months of the year with this type of calendar. Dr. Kamiko's inventions. The oh my gosh, I remember this one. It's not a ball, it's a pole. It's just a Pokeball. Like a Pokeball, it's painted red and white, but it's just a pole. People confused with the Pokeball. Will society be engulfed in chaos? Job would think this is magnificent. A haunted radio. It works just like an ordinary radio. That is until 2 in the morning. If you listen very closely, you can hear a tiny little voice. Please help me. Maybe Dr. Creek will put that in an odd program to do that. He denies it, but he must have done it absent-mindedly. He must have. This is frightfully excellent. How many more of these are there? Okay, we saw this one before. I don't need to listen to the sandals again. Incidentally, child, how long have you been here? You should be saying that to her, not me. Incredible. The dragons would shut him down in an instant. Hi, big brother. This is a funny drawing. It's a really detailed drawing of a weird-looking machine. You going home already? But you just got here. Oh, Jovi gets it. Jovi has to show you how to get home now, right? I did not get lost. I went to get you. That's what Jovi will do. Jovi will take you home. Mimi, let's go home with Big Brother. Mimi, oh. Mimi. I'm just thinking of Mimi from Paper Mario when I see Mimi instead of Minun in here. I'm just thinking of that Mimi when she turns into that spider form. Or whatever. Okay, let's move out. Jovi will visit again, Doctor. Bye-bye. You there, you child. The area is off limits. Did you come from the HQ lab? My name's Bakan. I run the parts shop. How's the lab's director? Professor Crane, yes? Oh my, even this young lady came from the lab with you. Take care on your way home. We will. Jovi will come for another visit. Jovi will take Big Brother home today, so Jovi has to go too. Bye-bye. Next time Jovi comes, please let Jovi drop those goofy googly glasses. Jovi can possibly make that sort of promise. She says, do something about her, please. She never listens to what Jovi says, ever. Door is locked. You appear to have traveled far in your search for Jovi. No, I just went next door. Please come back to the lab as soon as possible. I need your help with something. What is that? Email for the professor? He wants you to come home quickly? Jovi's worried about letting you go by yourself, so Jovi will go home too. Let's go right now. I get her heart's in the right place. But she's like, oh, brother got lost. Grab hold of my waist, little girl. Not to mention she just runs weird. Oh, hi, Mommy. We're back. Haven't I told you not to wander away by yourself? No, Mommy, you don't understand. Big Brother was lost, so Jovi brought him here. If Jovi weren't there, Jovi bets he'd be crying by now saying he can't go home. Right, Big Brother? Oh, my. Jovi, you are such a brave and resourceful girl. But that's quite enough for today. Besides, Adon must be tired of waiting. My gosh, I was at Zeke. Okay, Big Brother, I'll see you later. Thanks for finding Jovi. Oh yes, the professor wants you to find him. Go see him right away. I take that as back by where we were 20-ish minutes ago. Oh gosh, the professor became old! I'm sorry. Michael, welcome back. Were you gone far away? The director? He went downstairs a little while ago. You didn't bump into him? Hi there, Michael. We've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to show you the snack machine. Do you know anything about the snack machine? I never talked to this guy yet, so we'll go with no. The snack machine is a special device for snagging Pokemon. The two of us, Aiden and I, were developing it, and now, finally finished. I'd like to begin testing it immediately. Will you help us? Please step inside. I should tell you, the snack machine's an outrageous piece of work. After all, it's used for stealing Pokemon from trainers and another trainer in battle. But we didn't make this steal indiscriminately. You've heard about the shadow Pokemon, haven't you? There are Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines after having their hearts closed by artificial means. They're to be pitied. We developed the snack machine to take back modified shadow Pokemon. We haven't seen any in a long time. I think we're fine. Why this machine is needed now, I explain later. For now, test it out. After all, you're the best trainer in the lab. I one-shot a Sentret! I don't think that's saying much. Please, put it on right away. And magically this robotic arm comes on. $47279. Okay. Not sure if that's a special thing. Thank you. That's it, Michael. Spot on! From here on, it'll be a lot easier to just catch show you how it works in practice rather than describing. Let's go upstairs to the battle simulator. Oops, how silly me. I forgot to give you these. You'll need at least one Pokeball, so take these. And you give me 5 of them. How kind and generous. They aren't used here in Ore, so we import them from another region. Now that we're set, hurry on to the director. Am I the only one who thinks the PDA looks like the terminal from Digimon? I need to take a look at that. You see the similarities. From the little bit I know of Digimon, I can kind of see the similarities. I can see the similarities. It's terrible, Michael. Some strange man came barging in and took off with the director. I heard a lot of noise coming from the lobby. Anything the matter? Look, the professor's been taken away by strange men. Not a moment to waste. Let's get a move on. They must still be in the area. And of course, this guy just goes running away right as I tell him the news. Let's see something. Please. You're just our moral support, Blissey. Good job, thank you. And now I need to heal my Eevee from that horrible fight against that Sunkern. I know, that was the roughest battle of my Eevee's life. Fighting a Sunkern by taking, like, 4 damage from 1 absorb? My Eevee feels refreshed. Will you let go of me? And where do you think you're taking me? Is this Boo-Foo or something? I'm taking you to your new lab, Professor. What? My new lab? Move it. We don't have any time. You don't want to get hurt. Hustle yourself into the car. You people, what are you? I got careless. I walked right into them when I rushed out. Do I nickname Pokemon like I do? Usually on repeat playthroughs, yes. But for, like, first-timers in, like, a new generation, I stick with their default names so I can learn what they are. But usually I give them nicknames, and I even do that in, like, Nuzlocke. Whoa! He's fainted! But apparently Pineco isn't. What is it, punk? You're gonna hear and try to stop us? I don't show mercy to anyone, not even kids. But I'm definitely planning on giving nicknames to the Pokemon I'm going to be using throughout this adventure. Okay, this Teddiursa's a girl. I know the nickname I'm going to give this Teddiursa. Why this Teddiursa? Bear Cub represents! Michael, the aura readers are spawning. That's a shadow Pokemon. Hurry, throw a ball at it. Come into my hands, you cuddly teddy Ursa. I gotta represent Team Bear Cubs in some way, even if the Splatfest was 2 weeks ago. What's that? What's that? My shadow Pokemon, what's that? Is it a snag? And we got ourselves a Teddy Ursa now. Kid, what's this machine on your arm? Would it be a snack machine? The heck is that doing here? This big news. Come on, move. I need to report to headquarters, like now. Hey, Andrew. How you doing? Welcome. This is not giving the professor a joyride. Napping. You just practically threw a full-grown adult in the trunk of your car. There's napping right there. If he were to be in the back seat, buckled up and whatnot, be a different story. But no, this is a flat-out kidnapping. Or is it adult napping since it's an adult and not a kid being kidnapped? If Jovi was the one being kidnapped, would be content with taking her away. If they took Jovi away, I would be content with it. Why is the pin on the bottom of the stream? YouTube changed it to be that way recently. I don't know when they changed it, but they changed it to make the pin message on the bottom. It's YouTube system. They put the pin messages on the bottom now for whatever reason. Took the professor away. Don't cry, Jovi. I'm sure the professor will be okay. Sniffle. And we contacted the police and the proper authorities of Professor Crane. They should let us know if they discover anything. I still can't believe that this is happening. Professor Crane predicted that someone would make Shadow Pokemon again. His prediction was somehow on the mark. Michael, that Teddy Ursa you snagged probably isn't the only Shadow Pokemon to be made. When the Purification Chamber is complete, we'll be able to save many Shadow Pokemon at the same time, but Professor Crane is crucial to this project. Without him, there's nothing we could do. Except... let's complete it. We will finish it ourselves. Lily, the director's not here. It's hopeless. There isn't any possible way to get it done. You're on the verge of finishing. This isn't the time to feel sorry. The Purified Chamber project got this far not just because the professor was here. We got here because we worked as a team. I like where this woman's going. I'm kind of glad she's the protagonist's mother. Having come this far, it would be wrong to stop now. Our pride as scientists is on the line. Funny enough that this song is titled Our Pride as Scientists. That's seriously the name of the song, Our Pride as Scientists. I learned this one when looking up the OST for this game recently. This song is Our Pride as Scientists. That's pretty cool. Things will get very busy around here. I'll go upstairs to check how data's going. Alright, I want to look at my Teddy Ursa. Right off the bat, we can see this Teddy Ursa has an unknown original trainer, an unknown trainer ID number, and an unknown nature. It has a heart gauge over an experience gauge. Shadow Pokemon start off with this, with the doors to their hearts being tightly closed. If you can see me right now, I have my hands over my heart to represent it being tightly closed. Kinda like this form. Except I'm not going to be in that evil form forever. The more we use this Teddy Ursa in battle, the more that gauge will deplete. Maybe not just in battle, but the more time we spend with Teddy Ursa, the more that gauge will deplete. Once it's empty, we could do something with that Teddy Ursa to make it go back to normal. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 bar increments. I want to say roughly 20% of the way through the bars. As we also look through here, this Teddiursa only knows 2 moves, Shadow Blitz and Shadow Mist. As we purify this Teddiursa, it will remember its other moves and remember its nature. I've never been able to fully figure out what happens beyond that last mark, since by the 3rd bar, most Shadow Pokemon will have all of their moves remembered by then, and their nature. So I'm guessing it just expedites the purification process even faster? But we'll slowly learn this as we go through with our Teddiursa. We don't know this Teddiursa's nature. Let me see if I can figure out this Teddiursa's IVs. 35 HP, 22 attack, 18 defense, 17, and 14. So judging by this, our Teddiursa here has like 8 to 16 IVs in HP, 0 to 3 in attack. This Teddiursa is not going to be hitting hard. 19 to 27 in defense, 10 to 18 in special attack, which it's not going to use at all, unless it learns a Dark-type move. 10 to 18 in special defense, and 2 to 10 in speed. Yeah, this Teddiursa has not the best IVs, but its nature could be something to compensate. If I were to make a guess, from what we see right here, I'm going to guess relaxed, but we'll find out soon. We'll find out soon what this Teddiursa has. Jovi hopes the professor's okay. Jovi hopes he isn't hurt. We'll wait until Jovi gets bigger and goes to rescue him. I think the professor will be an old man by the time you become a full-grown woman and ready to rescue him, Jovi. Judging by your character's age? Wait a minute. I'm now curious. How old is Jovi? How old is Jovi? How old is she? Younger sister of the protagonist, Pokemon XD, daughter of Lily. This kid... Bulbapedia never specifies an age for her. I don't think there's any way of knowing how old these characters are, other than Michael probably being 10? Or his early teens? I'm just guessing. You came at the right time. May I get you to write an errand for me at Gatian Port? We've ordered a special machine part for the purified chamber. It's due south from here. It's not far, but be careful. Jovi knows the part shop next to Emily's house. Mommy, can Jovi go? Jovi wants to help. Please say no. Jovi, appreciate the offer. I know you want help, but it's an important component. You're a member of the lab staff too, and you may go with my... No! You're making me bring her with me? Why? Why are you making me babysit her on this important errand? Dear, would you mind letting Jovi go with... No! Okay, Jovi is... Big Brother is Jovi's assistant. You'll have to listen to Jovi, Big Brother. See, this is why I hate Jovi. She refers to herself in the third person and calls me her assistant. I'm sorry, I just really don't like Jovi. If I could find a way to leave her behind, I would, but I gotta be the good guy and keep her with me. Besides, I don't want my name on the news. That'd be like the third big tragedy in the span of like 2 hours. A ship has suddenly gone missing in the deep. A ship has suddenly gone missing in the sea. The professor has been abducted by strange men in white suits. A local kid just abandons his little sister in the middle of the forest. Yeah, no, I don't want to be the trifecta of bad news reports in the span of 1 day. So she's fine. For now. Michael's your assistant? You must be confident with such a good assistant, Jovi. Anyways, Hold on to that tag machine. There may be other shadow Pokemon out there. If you spot one, rescue it from the criminals. I'll make approaches to the authorities to other people to stock up Pokeballs available in shops. I want you to have these. I'll take these. 2 things, which I know what they are. I probably explained to them what they are anyway. About the stack machine, yeah, the game kind of told us what it is already. But the Aura Reader, the game also told us what this is already. The game already told us what both of those things are. To the location that my thumbnail explicitly shows. Wow, big brother, look, it's the sea, it's so big! Time for reason number 3, or whatever, of why I don't like Jovi. Listen, the part shop's over there. Hurry, big brother! This way! Ouchies, Jovi fell down. Did she just seriously not look where she was going, or just wait for that guy to come running and run straight into him? Hey now, where do you think you're going? Oh, sorry, Jovi is sorry. Wasn't on purpose. And look what you've done. You messed up the happening look of Zoop, the coolest, baddest, and most happening guy around. Sorry doesn't begin to cut it. This guy's got anger issues if he's taking out his wrath on a little girl for just running into him. I mean, I'd be upset too, but she's a little girl. You there. Yeah, you punk. You with this munchkin, aren't you? And it looks to me you're a trainer. You look you'd be a million times more fun than some munchkin. I'll stomp you flat. That's enough of that. Pokemon aren't meant to be used in such a manner. Choose your place and time. Shut it. Hey, meddling senior citizen, take your preaching to someone who cares. Mr. Birch, perhaps I should. And who do you think you are? So now you're going to play the man and stop me? This gets better by the minute. Let's see you try. The mysterious man, Erdo, summons Alakazam. And like that, one shot. Power. Where's it come from? This should teach you to not pick fights with little girls. You've done it now. Don't think you're getting away with messing with the great Zook. Remember this. Should I give chase? No. That won't be necessary. He won't come back. Leave him be. Yes, sir. Let's be on our way. Thank you. Ho! That hardly deserves such gratitude, my little lady. We only did what had to be done, and nothing more. Sure are many hotheads around these parts. Picket fights on little kids is going too far. I'm actually with her on this one. But that guy ran off. I don't remember seeing him around here. That old man's Mr. Verich. He's supposedly be really wealthy. People with him were really strong too. Wow, were they ever cool. I feel so privileged I got to see Mr. Verich again today. That cute face, his adorable build. I feel faint. He bedazzles me so. Aren't you a little old to be having these types of feelings, woman? I think you're out of your prime for dating someone like that. That luxury cruiser moored behind a parcel belongs to Mr. Barrett. Jovi? Is that you, Jovi? Oh, Emily, and I can't pronounce that woman's name, I'm sorry. Once we get past this beginning stuff, the game will get a lot better. Trust me. Strong people held this big brother was there too, so nothing but happened. I did nothing. All I did was just stand there in front of you, and then this blue guy comes out in front of me and gets rid of this guy in one shot. So, my character did nothing in that whole situation. Oh, must be Jovi's brother. Michael, I'm glad we finally met. I'm Emily. Hi, Jovi's big brother. I have a name, you know. Jovi's been very nice friend to my daughter, Emily. That elderly gentleman's name is Mr. Varick. He comes here by boat with his two assistants occasionally. There's something mysterious about him, don't you think? He's supposed to be fabulously wealthy. Rumors like that give me the shivers. The shivers and the timbers. I hope to become a novelist. Whenever I come across anything mysterious, I try to imagine a story. Anyways, be careful in this town. Lots of rogue customers. Really, we shall be going. I apologize, you guys. Hear the dog. He's going crazy. That battle was awesome. Both sides had wicked Pokemon. It was wild. Uh-oh, I forgot I was supposed to get on my errand today. Wait, is that the guy that was on the ship at the beginning of the game? Hi, did you want to set the shopkeepers out right now? Something about having to go to Dr. Kim in, what's it now? Well, to that Doctor's Manors where he went. He and his grandson should be back from the rotating bridges, so I'm to mind the shop until it's their return. But I don't know where a thing is or how to ring up a sale. I don't know what to do. I suppose that doesn't matter, though. It's really quiet here. I'm getting really awfully bored. Really. If you like, how about you help me while some time away? I've got a tale to tell you that you might find interesting. Go on. When I was young, I sailed all the world's seas as a navigator. Our world is huge. And this huge world filled with incredible profusion of Pokemon. Of all the Pokemon in our world, the one that is found to be the most interesting is Eevee. Now, Eevee is a unique Pokemon. It can evolve into 5 different types of Pokemon. You see, in today's world, we would say 1 of 8. While I sailed, I studied Eevee quite exhaustively. As a result, I've obtained 5 items that are the keys to Eevee's evolution. Oh, you say you're raising an Eevee? What a fortuitous coincidence. This must have been meant to happen. Well, let me commemorate this occasion by giving you 1 of 5 items. There's no need to be shy about it. Go ahead, pick one. I want to flat out tells you the abilities for each Eevee evolution. We have a Water Stone to get Vaporeon, a Thunderstone to get Jolteon, a Firestone to get Flareon, a Moon Shard to get Umbreon. When Michael has the Moon Shard and Eevee is sufficiently friendly, it will evolve upon leveling up. And the Sun Shard for Espeon. I think this is just how we get our Umbreon or Espeon, just use a Sun or Moon Shard, since there is no day or night cycle in this game. I believe one exists in Ruby Sapphire, as of the Generation 3 games. But now, decisions. What do I want to evolve my little lovely Eevee into? In my off time, I did it as an Umbreon. In my, Teddy Ursa only run, I picked up the Sun Shard to get Espeon. When I was a kid playing this game, I went for Vaporeon. So, this just leaves me with Jolteon and Flareon. Alright. I thought and thought and thought about this. You know, I wanted to do something different from the other times I played this game. As I said, when I did this in my off time, I may be doing a video of all the boss battles. I evolved the Eevee into an Umbreon. I got the Sun Shard for Espeon on the Teddiursa only run. When I played this game as a kid, I got the Water Stone for Vaporeon. Flareon, I am so sorry, it's just Flareon is just not exactly the greatest in this generation. That just leaves... I'm gonna go for Jolteon! All you had to do is use it. Fine, you can have the Thunderstone. Just like your Eevee, it's invaluable. You're so lucky, big brother. Jovi wants something too. It cannot be used on a notebook. Alright, Eevee. Do your stuff. Eevee has evolved into Jolteon. And that's why Eevee is the best starter. Indeed, Photon, indeed. Now let me take a look at my good old Jolteon. Oh, it's a gift from my dad. I just noticed that. Okay, your special attack has now skyrocketed, and your speed is second to none. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this Jolteon. You already know, don't you? Know what? Is that right? Then I better tell you. The building's Pokemon Center, PC for short, this is where you can get your Pokemon restored. The building next door is the Pokemart. They sell all sorts of useful items. Learning these two facilities probably will make you a qualified trainer. It's basic! Now look here, boy. The Krabby Club is only open to the toughest of the tough trainers. I suppose I could let you in if you could beat me in the battle. Let's go for it. Alright, my first battle with Jolteon and Teddiursa. Let's see how this goes. Alright, Jolteon, let's do this. Another one-shot. I believe you're playing through this game as well, Photon. What did you evolve your Eevee into, out of curiosity? Not a terrible animation. Wow, that's actually powerful. I think I'm gonna like this duo. I lose. You really are quite wonderful. This guy's name is Burke. I can't think of any things to go with this guy's name. I'm sorry. I only have one from the guy at the very beginning of the game. You're quite strong, I must admit. I sense a fantastic potential in you as a trainer. The more you battle, the stronger your Pokemon grow. It's up to you how you put the effort. Also, there's no rule forbidding anyone for tough trainers in the club. We have so much idle time on our hands that I decided to play a little pranky. Hey, nothing wrong with a little training. When the shipping traffic's down this much, there's not much we sailormen could do except sit around and mope. Isn't that right, matey? I say so, matey. When everyone's scared witless of going out to sea, there's some guy leaving port on some super luxury cruiser. That's a surprise, matey. I say so, matey. It takes someone really rich, and I don't mean just rich, but like stinking rich to have a cruiser that gorgeous. Do you agree, matey? I say so, matey. When someone's talking, you should be paying attention. Isn't that right, matey? I say so, matey. I love that conversation. I love that conversation. Don't mind me, two underage kids just walking behind the bar. While I get myself this super potion from downstairs. Usually, if no ships come to the harbor, my business dries up. But thanks to Mr. Varick, business is booming. Every day, the man treats everyone to a free meal and drink. That Mr. Varick is like a bottom of a sack of money. Oh, who are these two? I feel like I should know their names. Okay, they don't tell me their names. Boo! Well, hold up. You're too young to appreciate these seats up close, lad. Let's hear it. Razzle dazzle! These girls are a tough-billed duo at the Krabby Club. They call themselves the Magicians. They could sing, they could dance, and they could do decent magic acts too. They're a triple threat, and we idolize them. Oh, aye. You're the greatest magicians. Oh, that's right. They're Razzle Dazzle. I was trying to remember their names, but good old but they're the Razzle Dazzle. There hasn't been much for sailors lately. They've been taking their whiling time away at the Krabby Club. They're not all burly. They're all burly lunks, though. They're not the sort of culture type like me I can associate with. I wish we could just go back to sea already. Maybe someday, but not today. And then there's this gentleman here. The sea is... I need to start getting this in a bit of a minor singing voice. The sea is wide and its fathoms deep, so full of Pokemon, it'll make you weep. Huh, what's up, kid? Were you captivated by my singing? Uh-huh, I bet you did. I bet you did indeed. You know how to bring a smile to my face. So what would happen if I were to say no to this guy? No, you weren't? Then I guess you came for a battle. You can beat me, you get something good. You could probably tell I've seen your Splatoon Raiders announcement reaction vid, but I did notice your excited expression as stars in his eyes. Yep, Gina set them up that way. Yep, Gina set up my character's expression to have stars in his eyes when he's, rather excited. So, I really like the work that Gina put into the PNG here. So, yeah, I'm really excited for Splatoon Raiders, and the fact it got a July release date means we still got about 3 months to go until the game's released, so, you know, but for what we got, I'm very happy with how it's looking. I think good things are on the horizon for it. We just had to wait ever so patiently, almost a full year for anything. And then we just have the whole... I'm sorry guys, but the sand attack animation combined with what Jolteon did, it looked wrong. I'm sorry, that animation with sand attack looked wrong. It just looked wrong to me, okay? I'm sorry. Oh, that guy's name was Boast. I guess you could say that was boasted. Well, who would have thought it? Me lose to a kid like you? Now, if this were singing, I'd have you beat. But, as promised, take this, kid. Hey, Speed, how you doing, mate? We just got... What did we just get, actually? TM Attract? From a guy who sings, we get Attract? Thank you, but no! I won't be using this. It's nice to know I could get Attract this early in the game. The move itself is very situational. That settles that. All fixed. You want to talk to me? Yeah, the part shop's ours. Huh? You need the machine part? Where's Grandpa? He's gone to Dr. Kaminko's. When my grandpa gets excited over some mechanical thing, he's off like a shot. Never mind. The shop, or his grandson, or me. Or his grandson, me. I'm reading this all sorts of wrong. I'll find that machine part you need. Can I get you to come to our shop? Man, Grandpa should be so lucky to have some caring grandson like me looking after him. Hey, it's good to have youth like that. Doing alright, how about you? Doing pretty well. Bit of an eventful week, but nothing too terrible. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream today, but I'm glad I'm able to. Aye, welcome, youngster. No words needed or spoken, or no questions need to be asked. We battle, yes? Good answer. Battle with the feisty lag is one to be savored. Let's go. Right, Jolteon and Ladybug, let's do this. Jolteon, Ladybug, Jolteon and Teddy Ursa. What? I'm saying that like I have the Ladybug. I'm dumb. I was putting it as I'm the one who owns the Ladybug. Cannot believe it. Sorry. Ladybug is fast. I'm sure you guys have probably picked on by now. Whoa, critical hit. I'm sure you guys have probably picked on by now that... What? Way to interrupt me with reverse mode. Alright, let me try this conversation again. Reverse mode is something that Shadow Pokemon can go into at seemingly random chance whenever they do a move. This just, like, causes them to go a little berserk and they calm down with the trainer just doing a call of their name, as we're about to see. Jolteon first, like, hey, it's a free X accuracy in this game. But whenever I do a call on a Pokemon that is in reverse mode, that heart purple gauge just, like, drains quite a good amount. And it helps with the purification, so it's a win-win. But if it's not in reverse mode, it's a free X accuracy, as we saw with the Jolteon there. And hey, Teddy also learned to lick. That's really neat. Alright, what was I gonna say a couple sentences ago? Oh yeah, as you guys probably saw, Shadow moves have either one or two characteristics. They're either always super effective or always not very effective. They're always super effective on non-Shadow Pokemon, meaning anything that does not have any of these purple bars around, purple boxes around them. But if they attack anyone with those purple boxes with Shadow moves, they're always not very effective. So I really like that they are set up that way. I think it's really cool. Contrary to the predecessors. Wow, nice flinch. Oh, I love this animation for Lick. It's like this teddy bear just stands up on its hind legs, shakes its head, and this giant tongue comes out. Can it really, a little bear, have that giant tongue inside its mouth like that? I still think it's really adorable, that animation that it has with Lick. I would have never expected a little bear to have that giant tongue in its mouth. It's just so funny the way it does that. But it's a free get my enemy paralyzed move. It almost always paralyzes my enemies on me. And like that, we caught the ladybug. Would you lose? No, sir. I guess your cycle of victories came to an end, my good sir. Too bad. I guess I lost that one. That machine on your arm is quite the getup. The way it lights and pulses, it's mighty impressive, whatever it is. I thought for a second you'd taken my Pokemon. You know what the funny thing is? I did! Oh, you got something! Did you get that? You stupid, I forgot you had pickup as your ability. I cannot believe I forgot you had pickup. Oh! The beauty of things like that. Early bird awakens quickly from sleep. Oops, wrong way. Let me see what you got, Ladybug. You're a level 10, unknown nature. I'm not expecting anything good from this Ladybug, I'm being honest, but I'm gonna be willingly amazed if I do get something nice out of it. As expected, this thing's IVs are average across the board. It's fine. I wasn't planning on using the Ladybug anyway. But since I'm down here and not in the lighthouse yet, I'm gonna run to the center and heal. You guys are having a good day yourselves. This nice Thursday afternoon near the end of April 2026. It's kind of crazy that a week from tomorrow we'll be in May, and we'll be a third of the way through this year. The time is just going, guys. I'm not kidding. It feels like yesterday we were in January. Okay, that was a lie. But it just feels like the time's just going. I'm just amazed with how fast the time is flying. I like the music that plays to this location. Change the direction of those bridges so we can get to the lighthouse and some guy's house down here. Is there anything of interest in this guy's house? I don't remember. No, just an old dude in this Magnemite. I lived at Gation for many, many years, but I've never seen a cruiser that grand or luxurious. That cruiser looks capable of sailing anywhere in the world. I sure would love to sail on it. As much as I would like to sail the seas, being out at sea and having something go wrong honestly terrifies me, and I kind of don't want that to happen when I'm out in the middle of nowhere and I'm not the best swimmer. 3 Pokeballs, nice! Now, we could be lazy and take the elevator, or go for our exercise and climb this thing from the bottom up. I don't know about you, but I want to stay fit. I'm gonna walk up the lighthouse. And this lady can attest to that. Oh, now you're a rare child. Most people would take the elevator. Youngster, are you doing this for exercise? Ho, 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 ho. Can't go wrong with a little exercise. Helps my body and mind stay nice and fit. It beats just lounging around all day. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a dude up here. When I look down from the top, I get frightened as if I'm being sucked down. But that sensation of falling, it grows on you. Now, I have no idea how high up on the ground we are, but we are pretty high up. See the island in the distance out at sea, always obscured by clouds. If only those clouds weren't there, we would have gorgeous sunsets at dusk. You there. You look like a trainer to me. Someone give me a wickedly tough Pokemon, and I'll test it out on you. Let's see how you do. Zubat Poochyena. Oh, my Teddiursa has his, her nature now revealed, and we have a Shadow Poochyena on the field. Was I right? Did I accurately predict relaxed? No! Okay. Since it's docile, oh, it's one of those completely neutral ones. Okay. I was completely wrong on that one. I made a good guess. I'm thinking it was relaxed from what I saw with this Teddiursa's stats. But I love being wrong sometimes. That was easy. That was easy. Free paralysis right there. Oh dear. This is probably not going to work, but being with like 1 HP and paralysis, I think my odds are up there. And I got a boy Poochyena too, to come into my grasp. Oh, that worked! I didn't think it was going to work, but it worked! This Pokemon was too weak! Oh, I got my little Poochie. What was that all about? I joined this organization because they had some kind of strong Pokemon or something. It's not like the usual ones. Well, what was so tough about it? I was cooned. Whoops. Wrong thing! Actually, I picked up the wrong thing. Let's take a look at good old Poochie here. Run away. This ability does absolutely nothing since you can't run away from battles. Let me take a look at good old Poochie here. 29 HP, 17 attack, 14, 11, 14, and 12. This Poochyena actually has some pretty decent stats. 20 to 29 in HP and defense, and near perfect in special defense. I might actually have a pretty good one on my hands here. I might actually have a pretty good Poochyena on my hands here. And I'm going to walk back down these stairs because, well, can't go wrong with the exercise. I walked up it, I can walk down it. Elevators are for chumps, unless I absolutely need to use them. Or as the people in Europe call them, lifts. I don't think there's an exact difference between the two, or if I'm completely wrong on that one. I've heard both terms used. Elevators, lifts. I think they're the same thing. I just don't know which one is used more. But I think they both mean the same thing. I might be wrong on my knowledge on that. I know what we call a lift here in America is way different than other parts of the world. It's like you need a lift. It's like getting a ride in a car to go somewhere. Or let me lift this up where it's like picking a box off the ground or something. So that's two ways of looking at the word lift here in the Americas. So that's a little bit of American culture knowledge for today from Subspace. You're welcome. Alright, let me get my machine part from here. Sorry, we're out of a machine part, you said. Magically teleport to the other side of the counter. It's kind of funny. Here it is. Here it is. This is it. Here you go. Hey, we got a machine part. That's what we came for, yeah? It's a rare item. Took you a while to get this order. How's your director doing? Huh? The HQ lab director was abducted by goons with shadow Pokemon? I've been through something like that before, but who would have thought it happened again? Hopefully the lab director can be found. I'll be rooting for you. Don't give up. Oh, I'm sure we'll find him. Somewhere. He's out there. Somewhere in the world. And we'll find him. One way or another. It may seem a little pointless for me to go here now, but I have a reason. And not just because I'm being called a burglar again. You'd think this guy would notice my little sister's with me now. You must be another burglar. Chopin, put you straight, don't you move. Chopin's the name. Chopin's the number one assistant Dr. Kaminko. And he's still the number one, so he has to be number one. If you really think a Sunkern would defeat me last time, why would you add a Magikarp to your team? As if that's gonna do anything to stop me. I really like to see you try with that Magikarp. I really like to see you try. I don't think this guy's gonna get much progress, but I'd love to see him try. This Magikarp's just gonna splash around and do nothing. Easy fight for me. I am amazed you lived that attack. Oh, I thought Jolteon would turn around with the tail whip. Oh, well. I still can't get over the animation for Sand Attack. I still can't get over the animation for Sand Attack. Oh, silly Chopin, what are you looking at? Oh, you're the boy from before. Chopin wishes you spoke up. Today, Jovi's very busy. Jovi has a very important job with Jovi's assistant. Is that so? But you being here in person now, do you have a look at Dr. Kamiko's adventures? I already looked at them earlier. You may say anything, but Dr. Kamiko's adventures are number one in the world. Chopin's full of admiration. Ha ha! Like, would I want to give anybody unhealthy sandals or a 300-day calendar? I mean, I'd be down to having a year end at the very end of October, personally. Save me the last 2 months of the year. Oh, Michael, can you wait 1 sec? I found some more memos I wrote up the director. I think you should add them. I should also point out now, I made the character's name Michael because 1, that's the default name, and 2, why would I use my own name on this guy? So I'm just giving the character the default name. Plus, I like the name Michael anyway. It kind of fits this guy. They'll give you basic information on Shadow Pokemon. I'd like you to read them at least once. Look, if I were to pull this up now, I could tell you if I already told you how this whole thing, what all of them discuss. About the snack machine, the game told us about it. Purifying Shadow Pokemon, I told you guys how that works. The Purify Chamber, okay, that is actually new. Okay, one of them is actually new information. Ooh, 1 out of 5 documents gives information we don't know about yet. So it was not completely useless information. Welcome back, Michael. Was Jovi well behaved? We ran the errand like you wanted, Mommy. A bad guy tried to stop us, but a nice person helped. Oh no, really? We'll get the details later. What about the machine part? Here, take it. Thank you. With this component, we'll be able to get to the finishing touches on the purified chamber. I should get this down to the ground floor now. Oh, Jovi will take it. Jovi, are you sure? Don't drop it. Jovi can do it. Oh, she's gone. Purification process progresses if a Shadow Poker spends time with its trainer. Has the heart gauge fallen to 0? Not yet. By the time the purification is complete, the heart gauge should be down to 0. If the heart gauge has fallen to 0, that Shadow Pokemon is ready to open its heart. But that alone isn't enough. To complete the process, you need to go through purification. It's basically a ritual for it to return to normal. If the purified chamber were ready, it could go through the ceremony there, but we'll have to need a little more time to get this finished. Because of that, I think your Shadow Pokemon have to go through a purification ceremony with a different approach. There's a village of Agate, however you pronounce it. And the village is the Rockstone, which has the power to restore Pokemon to their natural state. Worries me to send you to such a far-off place by yourself, but I think it's something only you can do. Well, will you go there? Might as well. I know I'm so proud of how you're becoming more and more dependable. Agate is southeast from here, but it's not very close. A man named Egon is there. One thing I find very cool about this region's map, it is based off of the US state of Arizona. And one of the cities that we'll get to later is based off of the state's capital, Phoenix. And from what I know about that place, it is pretty dang accurate. I like it. I like how it well represents the state of Arizona. I think it's really cool. So that's a little bit of background knowledge for you guys on this game. Like it. I really like how well into detail Pokemon goes for some of their locations and whatnot, learning about the background, trying to be respectful of the areas and whatnot. I never even knew it was based off of Arizona until I saw a video on like a Easter eggs and information you probably don't know type of deal. Well, what do we have right here? Wow, thanks. One Pokeball. Just one. And I believe this is where the guy with the nicknames is? Hello, hello. Yep, I found him right away. Hello, I'm the name raider. You can call me the fortune teller of names. Shall I be pleased to rate your Pokemon's nickname? Whose name should you critique? If I were to pick like Teddiursa. This doesn't consider its rightful trainer yet. Come and see me when it accepts you as its trainer. Let's give my Jolteon a nickname, shall we? Jolteon, is it? It's quite a fine name you bestowed. It is quite the best, luck-wise. Knowing that, we just don't like to change this. Yes? Fine, fine. What shall the new nickname be? Jolteon is as fast as lightning. One of the speediest guys I know. But you know, got the perfect nickname for you. Whoops. I'm calling Nick's Jolteon Speed. Done. This Pokemon should now be known henceforward as Speed. It is a name that is vastly superior than it was before. Your luckiness is simply unsuppressed. Keep treating Speed with love and affection. You just knew this was coming. You can't deny that from me. You knew this was coming. I knew that name was coming. I know there's a bunch of people I could talk to around here. How'd you come up with a man named Egan? His house is right next door. But he went out early and hasn't returned. Ran off shouting something about someone coming or not coming. Remember. Oh hey, there's a little... You have a little Poochie yourself. Gaw gaw. I heard this child calling for me, so I came running to see what the matter was. Well, I found something quite nice. I know, we should have a battle, and if you can beat me, I'll give you what I found. If you're talking about the child is this little Poochyena next to you, then understandable. But if you're listening to a little kid, you've come to the wrong place, my friend. A fine answer. Oh, speed of Poochyena. I'll never get tired of that. Well, what does Poochyena learn now? Poison. Ooh. Poochyena knows Poison Fang. That is cool. That is cool. Tackle him. Oh, you live? I guess to be fair, your physical attack ain't the greatest in the world. Alright, level up. Get in. Yeah, your special attack is way higher. Way higher. And Speed saying get in, as if he was the one who just leveled up. Wait, what did I just get? Is it Bullet Seed? I'm sure you'll find it useful. Was that Bullet Seed I just picked? Yes, it was. I'm surprised I still know my TMs. Oops. I mean, Jolteon is the fastest of the EV evolutions in this game, at least, so it makes perfect sense. I like the look of determination in your eyes. When trainers lock eyes, they must battle. This gets my blood pumping. Claire. I think that's how the guy's name is pronounced. Alright, go Speed and Poochyena! I think we could beat these guys. Well, I know we're gonna be able to. But I'm thinking one, maybe two. Okay, 2 hits. On both of them, apparently. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, this couldn't do anything. And Oddish is down. Alright, Poochie, can you get this? Whoa, critical hit. I got some ideas of Pokemon I want to mix up my team with. So I have... Yeah, I got good ideas for the next little while. I got good ideas to get through the game. I think I got my team more or less planned out right now. A fine battle that was. Highly enjoyable indeed. Let's pull again sometime. Does my Poochyena have its nature? Not yet. Ladybuzz, wow, actually making quite some progress. Alright, there's the Pokemon Center if I need it. I probably do. Hello. The villagers are all retired, but they were outstanding in their younger days. That's why I came here. I wanted to learn the ins and outs of battling from the people here. My older brother trained here before, and he became skilled. I hate losing to him. When it gets down to it, the more you battle, the tougher you become. How about it? Let's battle. I like the answer you're giving me right here. Here goes. Excuse me. Alright, Speed, let's do this. And Poochyena. This might become my iconic duo for a little while. You do that on my special attacker? This is gonna be cute. That did next to nothing to you. That did next to nothing in the damage I'm gonna dish out, unless I use Tackle. But I'm not worried about that. Okay, with this I might have a bit of a trickier time. Did I really need to crit on something with like 1 HP left? Well, this shouldn't be too bad. Victory! And like that, victory is mine. Ah, no! I got a lot to learn if I'm losing to someone like you. I got to study more about battling. I can't think of any things to go with your name, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting about thinking of things to go with players' name. NPC names. Oh well, it's fine. Ether. And I gotta keep checking my team because Teddy Ursa might be picking up some stuff. My dream is to become the Pokemon champion one of these days. Then after I retire, I'm gonna live here. Make that dream come true, I gotta get a lot tougher. And to get tougher, it takes battles, right? Ooh, much obliged, pal. Well, hey, my Poochyena should now have his nature revealed. Sassy. That would be plus special defense, lower speed. That actually makes sense. That actually makes sense. That actually makes sense. I mean, I'm not going for the best stats in the world with these Pokemon I'm going to be raising in this game. So I'll just make the best with whatever I get coming across with all these things. Oh, you actually have attacking moves. Up speed. Yes. I'm not too concerned about this. This game's mine. Boom. Listen to a kid like you. My dream of becoming champion is nothing but a pipe dream. We all grow in our mistakes. We start off with nothing, but we do get something out of it. Time and patience. We get there. There's no way path out of the village this way. Don't start me like that, or you're looking for a battle. You're on. I'm feeling frustrated over getting lost, so I'm gonna take it out on you. Whoa! Why was it not prepared for like random crit like that? That thing just hangs on by a thread. Hey, how dare you attack speed like that? Well, I almost did the wrong move, but I'm good. And we got a level. Okay, Zubat somehow outspeeds Poochyena. Not bad. You guys racking up those crits out of nowhere. I don't know what you guys are on, but I'm glad you're racking up all those crits. Well, Dusk, I hate to admit it, but you have lost. Both in your sense of direction and in the battle. I came to have a look at the Rockstone, but they won't let me in, and now I can't find my way out of here. I'm about to cry from frustration. Where else can I go around here to fight other trainers? There's gotta be at least something around. Okay, there's no one over there. How are my Pokemon doing? They still have a bit of a ways to go. Yeah, they all still have a bit of a ways to go. What a darling trainer. I'm Bella. Is that how you pronounce it? Did you want something of me? Oh, Egan, you say? Ah, you've come calling to see my husband. Are you perhaps Michael? Oh, uh-oh. Then are you maybe peddling those ridiculous adventures to counter the case? I'll have to ask you to leave. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you this time, just as I thought. You're Michael. We've been expecting you. We got a word about you from Lily. We understand you want to purify your shadow Pokemon, yes? The instant my husband heard from Lily, why, you should have seen his enthusiasm. Shouting, "This calls for my services!" or some such. He went off running to who knows where. He hasn't come back since. Oh dear, I've got everything ready. We're ready for a visit for the HQ lab whenever he arrives. Oh, hello, dear. Our guest, Michael, has arrived. Oh, so you're Michael. We've been waiting. I'm Egan. I've heard everything that Lily had to say. And as you know, to purify a shadow Pokemon, it must open its heart to the trainer. While there are several approaches, battles are the best, no doubt at all. The place to do that here is the Relic Forest, which is home of the Relic Stone. I'll go and wait for you. Man, that guy can run fast for his age. Man, he is so impatient. As you've just seen, in his day he was hailed the greatest trainer, but that was a long time ago. But can I point out I feel so bad for this guy? He and his wife have been married for how many years? And they still have 2 separate beds in the bedroom! I am so sorry that these people have been married for years, still sleep in separate beds. I thought a husband and wife would be in the same one, but wow, that's just sad. I think we go here next? How close am I to getting my purification stuff done? Ah, you must be Michael. I've heard that you battle to open the hearts of shadow Pokemon. They will look through this cave. Don't give up. I'll help you purify shadow Pokemon and have a battle with you. Are you ready to get started? Alright, let's get on with it. Gorps! Okay, this is gonna be a tough one to come up with a name for. Gorsh! Gorps! Oh! I thought it was gonna be something different, but I can live with. Again with surprise critical hits out of nowhere! You guys are amazing! I really do like that my Pokemon are pulling up these surprise critical hits out of nowhere. I sure cannot complain. We will happily take those. Wow, that was something. To open up the closed heart, entering in battle is effective. That's why you should make Shadow Pokemon battle whenever possible. Hope your Shadow Pokemon is purified soon. I do want that, but I know Speed also needs to get some experience to level up. Now that I think about it, Ladybug hasn't really done any battling yet. I might as well change that. You're Michael, aren't you? I heard about you from Egan. Let's battle right away. Here we go. Nolf. Oh, and Ladybug now has the nature revealed. This is mild. This thing... plus special attack, lower physical defense. Okay. Yeah, not exactly the best one. Yeah, not exactly the best. Aerial Ace on Cineral. Yeah, I just don't think this Ladybug's gonna be doing much. Ladybug's just meant to be a support. Which it doesn't exactly have the best supporting moves out there right now. But I do like it going in reverse mode. To your first turn, too. You grip both of them with one bubble! Alright, Ladybug, let's do this. Okay, that did a lot to the gauge. Alright, let's see how this goes. I know my attack is a little lower, but that Corphish is gonna go. With whatever I throw at it. And hopefully Ladybug can finish off the low tap, but if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not expecting it to do much. I was expecting, I'll give it that. Can't wait for Splatoon Raiders. Neither can I. As I said earlier in the stream, actually it's 3 months from today. I'm looking at the calendar, it's 3 months from today. It'll be here before we know it. But hey, we got stuff to keep us busy the next 3 months. So, I'm not too fussed about the wait. We already waited this long. 3 months is nothing in comparison to how long we waited to get this sort of information. You know, show Pokemon sometimes begins behaving strangely. How about try calling out to it? It'll help. That's what I've done a couple times. Ooh, Teddy Ursa's got something. I hope you got a bird heal! I don't know why, but I find it so funny when I see your Teddy Ursa was carrying a bird heal. And Teddy Ursa should have... Oh, Metal Claw! That'll help out with those rock types that we may come across. You barely live. They're ganging up on speed! How dare they! Speed's almost got another level. Level 14! Yeah, you're getting up there in level, Speed. And I like it. Oh dear, oh me, oh my! You are impressive. That Poké should open its heart to you. Yes, tell you about this information. When it's a close heart, it's good to keep him with you. Rather than keep him in the PC, should keep it with you at all times. 2 more burn heals! At times I'm an ordinary man, and others I'm a plain senior citizen. My true identity? The legendary trainer, Egan, beat me. But only him. I'm Kron. Now, for the sake of your Shadow Pokemon, we shall have a battle. Bring it on. But I got a funny idea for how to... make this, not this fight, but the next one. A pretty interesting one. Go, Speed of Poochyena! Speed. That psychic thing. Thank you! Oh wow, that horsey's fast. Oh wait, Poison Fang! I'll do that on the Shroomish. Hey Iron P, how you doing? My Vulpix and Ninetales are cheering you on. We're doing our best. I hope you're doing well. Alright, Poochyena. Get him. That did not do as much as I thought it would. Oh, hello! Okay, that only took 1 damage. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. Alright, let's call Poochyena. Go, Poochie! A hot battle that was. It dismays me to see that the Shadow Pokemon have disappeared again. A sad world we live in. Here's a little something that'll may hasten how quickly the Pokemon open their hearts to you. Cologne case. It's a case to hold the scents for giving cologne massages. I'm told that they help ease the hearts. Rub your Pokemon gently when using the cologne. I think I could be evil with this. Look 'em. Your Shadow Pokemon should be ready to open its heart after the battles you waged to get here. Now I shall be your opponent, and here's my partner, the one I caught as my first, and that's stayed with me ever since. Go, Pikachu! Off to our first battle in 5 years! Let's keep things tight! Am I actually going to be able to read this guy's moves perfectly? Let's find out. Yeah, he's just a simple Pikachu. Ladybug and Teddy Ursa. Am I gonna read this guy's moves perfectly? This will be beautiful if I do read it perfectly. Go, speed! Oh! I read you wrong! I really thought you were gonna go after Ladybug with that, but nope! I was right about the move, but the wrong target. You outplayed me, but I outplayed you, and then you outplayed me outplaying you. Wow. And of course, I get 69 experience points for that. Oh, bravo, I say bravo. My goodness, what a hot experience our battle. And to defeat my Pikachu, that takes real skill. Now let's see how your Shadow Pokemon's doing. Not quite ready to open its heart to you. You should travel some more, or perhaps give us some cologne massages. After it's been exposed to some more of your kindness, bring it back here. Of course, if you rather battle my 4 friends, are waiting like before, they're ready to do battles as often as you wish. Okay, I didn't even notice. I didn't even know I could repeat those. I could rematch these guys over and over if I don't have the purification stuff ready to go at this point. That's actually really cool. I never knew that. So this is in a way a good level grinding spot. How close are these guys to being purified anyway? They still got a bit of a ways to go. Let's go. But this is interesting. I never knew I could rematch these guys again and again. But I'm going to do this until all 3 of them are ready to get purified. Super No thanks. It's nice to have the move for confusion, but I just don't see it working. And wow, Ladybug is fast. Okay, you both enter reverse mode on the same... Interesting. critical hit. Not the one I want to be seeing. Alright, so double reverse mode. I actually might be able to finish these guys up in a battle or two from here. Please don't do too much to me. That takes care of Nummel. Reverse mode? Wow, this ladybug really loves getting in reverse mode, apparently. That was close. That was close. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting to hang on with 3 HP for that. I need to go back and heal. There ain't no way Ladybug's living another turn with that few health. That's 10 years and a half. Oh, but the bars are in red, so we get to see the cool reverse mode colors. I'm saving that screenshot because I rarely, if ever, get to see those. So that is sick. In a good way. We'll call once again. I think Tidiaris is ready to be purified now. Make it scary faces at Ladybug, will you? Well, here comes our bubble blowing treatment. One scary face put you at the slowest of the battlefield. Yikes. I don't think this will be too hard. Oh, I forgot Bubble could do that. But that's a very small chance it could do that. Corpus is gonna be a pain to take down with its stats going up. Is this Teddiursa at, undo the final lock yet? Yes, it is! Okay, perfect. So I don't need to worry about calling Teddiursa anymore. And then next fight, I could just swap Teddiursa and Poochie. Well, there isn't too much to really bring up right now, but I'm actually having a pretty decent time just kind of chilling and having a nice, just simple game. Nothing too special. Teddiursa cannot be purified. So I can keep these battles kind of going, I'm going to swap Teddiursa and Poochyena. Since I could kind of end them now by just purifying Teddiursa, but I kind of want to get these guys all done in one swoop. If I can help it, that is. Nice crit. Oh no, Ladybug may be in trouble. Launch out a blitz. I think the next fight should hopefully be the last one. Debating if I should even heal my, I think I'll go with this. Yeah, I think I'll just go with what we got here. I think Ladybug will be fine. Get rid of the Abra. You never knew that Abra could learn Thunder Punch. That kind of caught me off guard. I didn't expect it to know Thunder Punch. Even some things surprised me in this game still surprise me to this day. Okay, that'll take care of Poochyena too. So all we have left now is a teensy bit with a Ladybug. I think we got this. Ew. Poison might not be so friendly, though. Double poison! Well, at least the battle's over. A hot battle that was. Poochyena can now be purified. Alright, let me bring speed up front. If I could heal up and then get maybe one more fight with the Ladybug in there, one, maybe two, it should be ready for purification. Then I gotta decide which of these three I'm gonna carry with me into the adventure. At least part of it. Alright, let's go. What crit? Wait, how is my Ladybug doing? It should be purified or almost there. One of the two. If Ladybug's purify at the final lock at this point. Wow, speed leveled up. Nice. Wow, that was something. Ladybug has a tiny, 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 tiny bit left. Purple thing left! Tiny little bit of purple! That teensy, tiny little bit of purple! I guess just walking around just takes care of that. Alrighty, guys. Let's get these three hearts restored. Ah, this Pokemon is on the verge of opening its heart to you. You've done a good job looking after it. Now you should use the power of the Relic Stone to finally open that Shadow Pokemon's heart completely. Pika Pika! Let's begin the process. You are free, my friend. And with that, Teddiursa's heart has been restored. You know, out of these three... Return! Out of these three... I'm debating Teddiursa or Poochyena to carry around with me. I'm debating between one of those two. Teddiursa's level 12. Oh shoot, I meant to get the nickname. Oh, I'll do that after. I cannot believe I accidentally said no to the nickname. Oops. Wonder where the kidnappers have made off with the professor. It must be worrisome for you as well. About that abduction, didn't you need to mention what Vander saw? Yes, that's right. We have a friend by the name of Vander who lives on Mount Battle. Or as I like to call it, Mount Hassel. If you guys saw my stream for 2 weeks ago, you know why. A place for training. Vander claims to have seen sinister characters out in the desert, where few people dare to tread. Sounds intriguing, yes? Mount Battle's to the northeast. Be sure to visit. I am not doing that climb again. Not anytime soon. If I hear anything, I will make certain to keep in touch with you. Alright, back to that stone. Back to the relic stone. And we gotta decide who with those three we're gonna be keeping. Right, Ladybug's turn. Need that anymore today. Psybeam. Not bad move for a Ladybug. Refresh. I'm not planning on raising this Ladybug, so it's not gonna get a nickname from me. Now Poochyena. I think Poochyena is probably gonna get the most experience out of all three of the shadows I purified. Ooh, Poochyena learned Dig! I was wondering where this move was! And Heal Bell? Oh, Poochyena's gonna get a lot of experience out of this. Although it's only level 12. I said no again! Alright, let me take a look at these three. Who am I going to be keeping? Poochyena is the highest level of the three. I think I'll stick with the Poochyena. I'll put you two away. Now I gotta nickname my Poochyena because I instinctively said no new nickname. Said no nickname. All right, Poochyena. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Poochyena has a 9 character, so if I wanted to bring it back, I can bring it at. I'll for now keep Poochyena as Poochie. Yeah, I'll for now keep Poochyena's nickname as Poochie. Oh, you battled Egan, the legendary trainer? Oh, you make me so jealous. Not only that, you beat him! Then if I beat you, it would be the same as me beating Egan, wouldn't it? That's it, we've got a battle now. That's what I wanted to hear. Let's see what you can do this time. Well, we actually done some work. You evolved those, two. Does Poochyena have any, how's Poochyena's basic attack? Actually, Poochyena's physical attack is actually not that bad. Now, for some reason, I thought it was going to be a special attacker, but no, my Poochyena is more of a critical hit. More of a physical attacker. Poison. I'll do the Howl. That could slightly improve my attacks. Level 13. Dig's Underground. I'm not getting rid of Dig. Poison Fang, both of those are pretty good. Your special attack isn't the greatest. This is a tough decision. Tough decisions, tough decisions. This is hard. Do I forget Heal Bell or Howl? I think I'll get rid of Howl. Heal Bell is gonna probably be a saving grace for me at times. Alright. You two go double bite. Speed and Poochie are going to be the dynamic duo of this team. Until I get a new member on it, at least. Doesn't mean means I'm just as like Egan, I guess. I guess I can live with that. The mount battle stuff, I believe, is only 3 battles this time, so I can easily do those. Well, didn't we meet Degati on port? Have you come off the train? This is an excellent place for people to train. I trained here myself. Back then I only sought to become more powerful. I didn't need any other reason. As a result, I attained this status, but now I've taken to questioning my motive for gaining power. I wonder what I'm fighting for. I ponder if I'm putting my Pokemon under cruel stress. And that's why I urge you to look into yourself. Ask you why you want to become stronger before you take that path. I'm sure that guy's probably meaning something behind that. And we got the full heal. You can earn coupons while you're training. Mount Battle's a cool place. You're supposed to be training rookies right now, so they won't let you take the challenge, as usual. I'm going to collect coupons so I can use new moves. Seeing that man sitting on the bench, he changes Pokemon moves in exchange for the coupons. Unfortunately, not open to public. Facilities are closed for training novice trainers. Oh, you're not here to train, you're here to see Vander, one of the area leaders? Actually, Vander's in charge of the rookie training session. He's inside. If you're in a hurry, you may enter through. Yeah, I'll do this real quick. Part of me thought about ending it at this point, but I'm like, nah, this is only 3 fights. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, I just finished my training, but there's a challenger already. What to do, what to do? Oh, I don't know what to do. We know exactly what these guys are going to be using. We saw this 2 weeks ago. Except I'm on a much more even playing field against these teams. Go Speed and Poochie! I'm sure that one's been fine. I just heard some random honking. Easy peasy. Well, I knew it. We weren't ready. Oh, you came to see Vander, so I wasted a battle on you. Vander's teaching a rookie in a zone up ahead. So I can make it as a trainer. So I hold a Pokeball in my hand like this. Oh, forget it. I'll just try instead of thinking. Don't hurt yourself while thinking. I'm gonna do the Poison Fang. Whoa, critical hit. I love these surprise critical hits that I'm dishing out. Bro, I ain't gonna stop my bites. Since Dark type is considered special in this generation. I think both of my Pokemon might get a level with the next fight. Maybe. It depends upon what I'm fighting in the next fight. Then I might get the level. Or I might get it in the next bits after this, I don't know. Huh? You can't see Vander? No. Oh, no wonder. I think Vander's teaching out here. You might see him in the next zone. That's right. In a double battle, it's important that you understand the attributes and abilities of two Pokemon together. Okay, Vander. Makes sense. Oh, are you a knockout battle challenger? I disappoint you, but we're not running the challenge right now. We're in training, you see. Oh, Egan sent you to see me? To hear about the desert? Understood. I'll be happy to give you my account, but before I do that, I got a little request. Just on appearance, you look like an outstanding trainer. I'm certain my eyes aren't deceiving me. So here's my request. To finish up my novice trainer's session, treat him to a battle, okay? Thank you for training with me. Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna be able to get the level with, at least with speed here. Actually, for both of these. At least for both of these, I could definitely see a level coming in. Definitely for Poochie. I definitely think both of my Pokemon here are going to get a level out of this. Nice. Alright. Got a level. Speed is learning Thunder Shock. Heck yeah, I'm gonna teach that to you. Tail Whip ain't gonna do much, so... Goodbye, Tail Whip. Hello, Thundershock. And Fuji's level 14. I feel like I failed my school graduation exam. Yes, just as I thought. That was a well-played battle. Why, it made me want to jump in and join the fray too. Anyways, we should talk, but this isn't the place. Back to reception. In the distance out of here, there was a separate research facility. It's been there since the Shadow Pokemon incident 5 years ago. It seemed to be abandoned for a long time, but recently I've seen groups of shady characters inside. This is where the research lab was at. Shady characters were seen at the lab in the desert and south. Are they connected to the abduction? Or the adult napping? As I'm calling it. I would not call it a kidnapping if an adult was the one taken in as a hostage instead of a kid. Oh, hello. Egan called to inform us that Pokeballs are not available at that. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna go back and buy some Pokeballs over there and then head to my next destination. Oh, it feels so nice to be on the travels. Winds are starting to pick up, I guess. We just add Pokeballs to our choice. Selection of trainer merchandise. I'll buy 14. I'll buy I'll buy 4 super potions as well. Might need them. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to need all my potions and whatnot. A mystery facility, once used by Cipher. This facility was once thought to be abandoned. But here we are. The truck that was used in the kidnapping. Or, sorry, the adult napping. I definitely think some good progress was made. We purified our first 3 Shadow Pokemon. We have Speed and Poochie on our team. And we arrived at a research facility for that is doing unknown investigation things. So I definitely call today a success. A bit of a slow start, but hey, we're more or less past the slow phases of the game. We're starting to get to the really good stuff now that, well, maybe not the really good stuff, but we're past the boring beginnings and tutorials and whatnot. Now that I'm at like my first actual dungeon, which is this thing right here in front of me. So, fun times today. It was fun. It was indeed fun. I don't see anybody else alive right now to send you lot over to. Oh well. I think I'm gonna wrap the stream at this point. Next time I'll be live with this, we're gonna go inside that facility and see if we can rescue the professor from those evil crooks. As far as this weekend, I don't know when I'll be streaming just yet. As far as the multiplayer thing goes. I'll figure out something tomorrow or Saturday. And Friday next week should be my, monthly update post as we go into May. I try to get those early on in every month for a, here's what I hope to do over the month type of thing. So, I'll see if I can do something this weekend. It will not be Crossworlds, because we just had the festival last weekend. We're probably going to get another one next week. So chances are it's probably going to be something else, if I decide to do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what I'll do, but I'll figure it out. But I'll figure something out. I'll let you guys know tomorrow or Saturday if I decide to do anything. If you don't see anything, chances are I didn't think of anything to do in time. But things are going to start changing for me next week, as far as my life goes. Thanks for tuning in for the start of Pokemon XD, the European version. We didn't see too much in terms of the Shadow Subspace stuff this time. Well, the game only just started, and we got to see it for like 30 seconds in the opening cutscene, but no big deal. Anyways, this will be it for me for today. Hopefully, I'll see you on tomorrow or Saturday with something. I'll figure out something. I'll otherwise go around whatever I got in my life and other things going on. I'll figure out something. Otherwise, I'll be doing this again sometime next week as we go into first dungeon. I've just been so addicted to Tomodachi Life, it's been taking up a lot of my time this week. I just love that game so much. And I've just been playing a lot of my off time. Alright. I'll see. I'm not going to send you guys on a raid. I don't see anybody to send you off to. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you all next time. Take care and have a great rest of your day, everyone. See you again.